My work on D.H. Lawrence began as part of my PhD in creative writing, for which I produced a collection of poems and lyric essays that respond to the work of other writers. I wanted to write about the experience of reading and rereading his work, and reading in different ways, formal, detached, analytic readings, alongside personal and more instinctive responses. Because I grew up in Eastwood, and I wanted to become a writer, Lawrence was inescapable, whether I liked it or not. What I hope to write now is something that follows from my PhD project, an exploration of Lawrence's work, and in particular of Sons and Lovers, from a number of different perspectives, a work that will be part memoir and part close reading and critical exploration. This will not be straightforward advocacy. Many readers have found Lawrence's writing problematic, and I hope to explore and describe the experience of engaging with work that evokes complicated and ambivalent responses. Recently, I've been considering the role of books and reading in Sons and Lovers. This novel is quite liberally strewn with references to specific works of literature: the Bible, Sir Walter Scott's Ivanhoe, William Wordsworth's Solitary Reaper, and Charles Baudelaire's Les Fleurs du Mal, to name but a very few. And one of the central relationships in the novel, that of Paul Morell and Miriam Levers, is largely initiated and sustained through their shared reading. But Paul, and Lawrence, subtly criticise Miriam's taste in literature. She enjoys the romantic poets in Palgrave's Golden Treasury, while he prefers sensual French writers such as Verlaine and Baudelaire. I've also been starting to think about Lawrence's descriptions of the natural world and their possible connection with these literary references. Paul finally decides to break off with Miriam when he walks in his mother's garden at night. And then, like a shock, he caught another perfume, something raw and coarse. Hunting round, he found the purple iris, touched their fleshy throats and their dark, grasping hands. At any rate, he had found something. They stood stiff in the darkness. Their scent was brutal. The moon was melting down upon the crest of the hill. It was gone. All was dark. This echoes the language of Baudelaire. It is one of several passages in which Lawrence describes plants and flowers, in gardens and elsewhere, at points in the novel where there is tension between characters. These descriptions are more subjective than objective and encourage the reader to interpret them allegorically. Is Lawrence offering a choice between different ways of seeing the world? Is this what gives these passages their emotional charge? And what might this suggest to an aspiring writer about both reading and writing?